If you mention Kwengface Zone 2, you're mentioning someone that once upon a time was the most disrespectful and was in the most or one of the most violent drill groups ever. Like, there's the sort of drill music they was making, they was living exactly what they were saying. And like, if you really look at it now, like, because I'm gonna go take you through the transition of Kwengface. I'm gonna take you through from when I was managing him, and just getting him to stay focused, bro. One thing I will say about Kwengface as well, he's the most respectful younger generation artist, drill artist I've ever met. Like, he respects his elders. If someone disrespects him, is a different story. You get me? Now I'm gonna give you like a little bit of a backstory. Obviously, I remember the reason why Kwengface has gone to prison is based on possession of a firearm with intent to endanger life. So there's been a shooting. And just the background story of it, he was out, and he was out with someone, and he sees someone that he don't like. They got into an issue. The youth has filmed the issue, tried to draw out Kwengface. Within 24 hours, the man them has acted on it. All the rappers, all the drill artists that you see from Zone 2 has acted on it, and boom, shootings happen. They've gone to prison. You get me? They've gone to prison. They're in prison for riding for their friend. Now they're about to go on to trial. Kwengface has been added to the trial. They're looking at 15 plus years in prison. You get me? Understand, they're looking at 15 years in prison, and the only thing that was saving them, why they all got lesser sentences, single digits, was Kwengface. He took the rap. He went guilty for something that gave them a lesser sentence. Now, in jail, obviously coming out of prison, and in prison, that's when he started obviously maturing as a man. Obviously finding out he's having a baby in prison, and obviously thinking different. Now, when I was managing Kwengface, I remember the only page that was uploading Kwengface was Press Play. Press Play was the only drill platform that was pushing Kwengface and Zone 2 and that. Because their drill was so dark. Like, they even made a song called No Censor. You get me? No Censor. Like, I'll play it quickly so you can hear which one. Bro, that tune went so viral. Like, police started talking about it. Like, it got taken down. It's still on streaming platforms, and understand how much streams the actual songs got. Bro, I have to even look it up. And even getting into it, like, I'll show you. Boom. 24 million streams. 24 million streams. So understand, being in Zone 2, multiple artists, actually doing the stuff that they're saying, being disrespectful to the dead, you're thinking, okay, boom. Like, no big platform wants to promote Kwengface. You get me? He's gone to prison. And in prison, knowing that even him going to prison, he knew he was going to prison. He had about 3 cases pending. He prepared. Him and his manager, Beans, prepared. Like, Beans is my old business partner. You get me? And he prepared. He made a number of songs. And from then, he wanted to make that transition. You get me? And big credit to Beans and Kwengface, bro. Because Kwengface went to prison long time before people even clocked he went to prison, because Beans was managing Kwengface's Insta account. So there was like releases after releases. They dropped mixtapes. They dropped an EP. They done a tune with Chasing Status. The tune with Chasing Status has actually gone berserk. Like, bro, like Colors. Like, they done a Colors, yeah. And that's when obviously that's when Kwengface revealed. You get me? And it's so mad when Kwengface revealed that. One sec. Like, even if you look at it, it's on 10 million streams. Like, this is on Chaser's Status's project. Like, it's madness. You get me? That's madness. And what was I saying? Even when this was blowing up, when Kwengface was in jail, you get me? He was the first, by the way. He was the first to jump on the Chaser's Status song. Obviously, Stormzy done it. He got a #1. Clavish has done it. Like, Chaser's Status is a cheat code, but just understand, yeah, when Kweng's in jail, then he reveals himself. He's doing the Colors. He done the Colors song. Let me look for it. It's the Colors. He done the Colors thing. Let me flip my screen. Okay, cool. He done the Colors. This is when he revealed himself here. You get me? And he changed his sound. He done a Colors tune on every platform. By the way, Kweng has done every freestyle platform. On the Radar, Mad About Bars, Colors, GRM, Press Play. Like, every single freestyle platform Kweng has performed on. Not many drill artists can say that they even been able to get a Colors freestyle. They're very selective. So understand the management behind that. You get me? You have to respect Beans. You got to respect the team for that, and looking at his growth. And when I started managing Kwengface, just after I parted ways with Dig That, you get me? We worked on 3 songs, and the 3 songs obviously we worked on was, as you can see, Auntie, Swing, Hi-Hats, and Swing It. They were the 3 songs, you get me? And I think them songs, I think they come up to something like 50 million streams, you get me? From 3 songs, something like that. Anyway, and I just knew, like, he can make this transition. Like, the music that he's making right now, spoke to him a few times when he was in prison. He jumped on, obviously, my podcast. You get me? This my podcast. He jumped on my documentary. This was him in the documentary.
Obviously, things happen for a reason. Great people link up at a certain time for a reason. So, yeah, man. Last year,
And this, I'll show you quickly.
I met someone from my ends that was trying to manage me, innit? Obviously, he's from...
And this, obviously, Kwengface, we bought, when it was Little Man fighting on Wicked and Bad, Kwengface performed, you get me? So it's like, it was a process. But anyway, obviously, he's gone to prison, you get me? He's still in the thick of it. He's gone to prison, and he's just, boom, come out, matured. And he announced his headline show. Coming out of prison, remember, he's come out, he's high risk. Probation still thinks he's in a mad gang. Probation still thinks that he's going to come out and go back to jail or do loads of violence. And obviously, he's come out, he's got a newborn. Obviously, he's announced, you get me, he's got a new house. Like, he's just elevating, done it. Announced his headline show. What happened? The police and probation shut it down and added more restrictions to his license. So it's hindering his progression, hindering getting him to where he needs to get to. But obviously, he still went on. He didn't give up. You get me? And then this is what kind of shows the mad growth in Kwengface when you even see him day in the life for Kwengface. You get me? And a video shoot with his little one.
It's a rap for Carter.
That's Beans, by the way, guys. You get me? That's his manager.
It's a rap for Carter. Say hello. He's not feeling them right now. Say hello, mad brothers. Say hello.
Like, understand that, guys. You get me? Like, it's got his little one. Like, you can see the transition. You can see the growth. Like, bro, it's madness. You get me? And even if we go back and you can kind of see, even if you go down to his TikTok, because he was one of the first drill artists to really use TikTok properly. You get me? When I say, look, he's doing cooking shows, guys. Look.
What's up, TikTok? And we're back with another video, and I'm tired of these overpriced restaurants. So I'm going to do it myself, and I'm going to show you how to do it. Tomahawk steak. So we wash it, pat it down, add some olive oil, yeah?
Understand that as well in a person. Understand my man is literally a drill artist talking about the dead, making the transition, changing his ways. Now he's doing a cooking video, like how he can cook. And you got music artists always just doing performance shots, just music. There's no personality. And then they scratch their head and they wonder, oh shit, like, why is it not working? Well, you have to do a number of things. It's not just based on just your sound. It's based on your personality. It's based on a number of things, isn't it? So it's like, if you're not sure, go to Kwengface. You get me? Go on Kwengface's page, If you're not sure, go see what he's actually doing and whatnot. He's got vlogs, he's got cooking shows with streamers, guys. You get me? Now, if you go into obviously this, if you go into this, I'll show you briefly. Let me flip my screen so you can see. This was the film. This is the music video.
Right now, would you indulge in me? Who am I kidding, man? You'll still be engulfing me. And to
Look at the growth in that. Look at the growth in that. And I feel like for Kwengface, look, he's on license. He's from the ends. He's cutting through. He's trying to avoid any dramas. There's always gonna be people that's always gonna be wanting to see his downfall. He's always gonna still have enemies. But despite that, he's still trying to level up, focus. He's still not giving up. He's still getting into hurdles. He was allowed to perform in Glastonbury, but he wasn't allowed to perform in Somerset House on Giggs' headline festival. He wasn't allowed to perform there. They shut it down, but he was allowed to perform in Glastonbury. So it's like understanding that when you know that people that are meant to be helping you, they're not helping you, they're setting you up for failure. Do you know what I'm trying to say? All he's been doing is stepping up. 2023 June, he's in prison. He's in HMP ISIS. You get me? This is his mugshot. He's landed HMP ISIS. Now, anyone that knows about HMP ISIS is one of the worst jails you can go to, man. It's like a Jake jail, bro. I was on home leave in Ford prison. I had 6 weeks on my license left to go. When I'm on home leave, I go visit the man, whatever. Boom. I went to go visit Corsa. I went in the prison. Imagine I'm the same day I'm going back to the prison. I got one more home leave, then I'm home for good. Gone into the prison, someone's clocked me, visited Corsa, went to walk out. Bro, the officers are saying that you can't go nowhere. You can't go nowhere. Why? They're saying that you're a prisoner. You get me? You're serving a sentence and you're going in the prison to visit a prisoner. You got to stay here. Bro, they made me finish the rest of my sentence in that jail. Like, I actually went in to visit someone and didn't come out till 6 weeks after that. You get me? And then I remember I had my jewels and I had my watch, my jewels. I wanted to give my chain. I had my watch on me. I wanted to give my chain. They're saying you can't give your chain. Boom, we had a madness with them. About 30 govs. You get me? Throwing them on the floor, everything. Then I took off my chain. I had a number of chains, gave it to the man them. And I kept my rollie. I had my rollie in ISIS. You get me? Like, that's it. But going on to Kweng, being in ISIS, you get me? Obviously, in 2023, we gotta talk about the growth. Yesterday, he posted this. You get me? Sometimes you gotta change the narrative. 2 years ago, I was a prisoner in HMP ISIS. Now I'm going back doing these speeches to the youngers. Basically, he's gone back into ISIS to do a speech telling them to stay on the roads, focus on what you're doing. And this is a Zone 2 drill artist that is like, boom, leveled up. Imagine going in the prison and still potentially seeing people that you could have issues with. But look at the growth in that. Someone that's come from there to now, and it takes steps. And this is one thing that I respect about Kweng. You can see the growth. Boom, he's got you. He's calmed down. He kept on going. He's kept on going. He's doing what he needs to do. Just like Loski. Only thing with Loski, he just got a bit of bad luck. Now, I'm an advocate for saying put the knives down, put the knives down, put the knives down. Sometimes you have knives for protection. Now, backstory, anyone didn't know any backstories? Loski's in prison. He got sentenced to 8 months in prison for possession of a bladed article, and he will potentially do the rest of his license in prison. Probably have around 18 months or whatnot of his license. Obviously, initially, he got accused of a car offense where someone died, you get me, in the car offense. And that's what's led to a car being searched, and Loski obviously being nicked with possession of a bladed article, you get me? So obviously this is just a little mugshot backstory, boom, 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 2027 back in jail. Now, I don't feel Loski is rolling with a knife to be on drills or to harm anyone. He's more rolling with a knife for his own protection. If he's in this place or this place and someone's tries to pressure him, he may have that knife to get out of that situation. Now, I don't feel Loski is rolling with a knife to be on drills or to harm anyone. He's more rolling with a knife for his own protection. If he's in this place or this place and someone's tries to pressure him, he may have that knife to get out of that situation. Now, it's like, it's easy said than done. You can move out the area, boom. Bro, people always cite you. Bro, when you go and order Uber Eats or Deliveroo, you have to open the door like, shh. You can't even show your face, bro. You can't show your face or you're telling them people to leave at the door. That's the life that we live. Like, you're telling people to leave that stuff at the door. Not even if you're famous. It's just, that's the life. You could be a normal civilian and you're telling your Uber Eats, your Deliveroo driver to leave it at the door. You're ordering your Ubers like the next road, so your Uber's outside that house to jump in the Uber, and you're sending a next location that's a next road because there's ex-roadman that are Uber drivers. This is what's going on. This is the reality of the streets. This is reality of UK. This is what actually happens. You don't hear this stuff, but this is the life that we live. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So all these traumas, bro, and being Loski. Bro, Loski is on TikTok lives. Like, him and Kwengface really stamped their mark of understanding, analyzing, going to prison, underlining what sort of content that they started doing and what worked. Loski started going down the route, and he knew that football content for drill artists always work. Even if you do football content on the back of, you get me, speak about certain artists, for certain footballers, you know that the clippers are gonna clip. They're gonna clip. You get me? Go to even Loski's page. You get me? You can see. Clippers. See that dance? That sound had a lot of people doing the exact same thing. Loski navigated through this thing properly, and his live streaming, him live streaming with Biddy the Goat, him live streaming with multiple artists, like, you gotta understand. Scrolling down, like, you can understand. So it's like, Loski going back to prison is sad, but it's not. It's more for his life. Even like the conversation that he had on the Winners Talking podcast, you get me? Big shout out to Pound Sterling, Doug. You get me? This conversation was proper. You get me? I was tuned in.
What was that skag that you was letting go yesterday?
See?
The people then were saying
The Congolese pattern.
The Congolese pattern.
You know what's mad, bro? I used to see Eddie Caddy do it when I was in primary school. That's where I got it from.
Eddie Caddy's been. Yeah, man.
And you can see the growth in Loski. So I want people to know, even though it's like, oh yeah, Loski's been arrested with that, boom, 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 minor setback. He's got his EP coming. But these guys are real. They've come from like real shit. I know, like, outside looking in, it's easy to speak on things of the influence that we've seen and heard online, but not many people can experience, get me, their friends, multiple friends getting killed, or not many people can experience being stabbed up. Not many people can experience all these things. So when they trip up or things happen, it's like, don't worry, bro, you're going to get it right. But you can see the growth in both. And these two are main key figures in our scene, because when they came out, you saw a trajectory in the drill space. You saw the trajectory. You saw what was happening. So yeah, man. Guys, also, I am on Twitch. I'm on Twitch from Friday. I'm going to be live on Twitch. I'm going to go live around 6 p.m. and I'm going to be live on YouTube. So I'm going to see you lot from 6 p.m. and we're going to take this up another level, man. We're going to take this up another level. You lot has been enjoying my content. So yeah, man, need some YouTube mods. I need some Twitch mods. I need some mods. I need to build up this whole infrastructure. You get me? And there's going to be some famous guests coming soon inside the villa. You get me? So yeah, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Peace.